Hello, this is the last recording that will go with the Sentence Writing Strategies Fundamentals version. And today is day 14 of this strategy. We are going to be learning about adverbs today. Adverbs are words that add information about the action of the subject or the sentence. They show you when, where, how, or to what extent, how often, or how much the action takes place. So they are going to be, once again, adding to they're usually going to be connected with the verb, but they're actually going to be about the subject. So adverbs are words that add information about the action of the subject. And here are some examples. So how, and here's a list of options for how: easily, happily, loudly, quickly, quietly, sadly, silently, slowly. And if it ends with ly, that is one clue that it may be an adverb, just so you know. And if you look at this list, they all end with ly. Some how often examples: always, every day, frequently, never, often, once, seldom, or sometimes. So these go with how often something might happen. When, after, before, early, now, since, soon, today, yesterday. So these would help you understand what time frame something happened in, if it was before or after something, if it happened yesterday, tomorrow, that kind of thing. Where, here are some where examples, and they are away, everywhere, here, home, inside, near, outside, and there. So like I said, there's many different adverbs you can actually end up adding to sentences. Here's an example here. The boy plays the drums loudly. They have loudly underlined, and that would be your adverb in that example. Here are some more examples. So in example number 1, Jane quickly made lunch on the counter. So actually, made is going to be your verb in this one. And then quickly is your adverb, and Jane is your subject. And lunch on the counter would actually be your prepositional phrase. So quickly is going to be your adverb in this one. It would not be listed as the definition for the verb. And then number 2 here, the flowers opened beautifully throughout the field. And opened would be your verb here. Your adverb's going to be beautifully. Flowers are going to be your subject, and then throughout the field is your prepositional phrase. So beautifully would be the adverb in this example. Then the third example here, Jane and Steve jointly made a fish pond in their yard. Made is going to be your verb. We have a subject, two subjects here, so Jane and Steve are the subject. And then jointly is going to be your adverb. And then a fish pond in their yard, is the prepositional phrase. So jointly would be your adverb in this example. And since it is the last video, I am going to review the PIN strategy with you. So remember, you're always going to want to use these 4 steps that spell PINs. When you write any sentence, you're going to want to pick a formula for step 1, either SV, SSV, SVV, or SSVV. You're going to want to explore the words to fit the formula. You're going to want to always make sure that you're trying to use infinitives, prepositional phrases, adverbs, adjectives, helping verbs, all of the things that we've learned so far when you do that. And then step 3 is to note the words, write them down. And then step 4 is to search and check. And this is your proofreading step to make sure that you've completed the sentence correctly. So here is the search and check steps. Remember that they spell mark to help you remember them, M-A-R-K. So step 1, mark out imposters. Remember, you want to get rid of what may not be the subject or the verb. So find your infinitives and your prepositional phrases. And then 2, ask yourself, is there a verb? So you want to find the verb. Step 3, you want to find that subject. So root out the subject, ask who or what did the action or the verb. And then step 4, you want to key in on the beginning, ending, and meaning. So you want to make sure that at the beginning of the sentence you have a capital letter, at the end of the sentence you have a punctuation mark, and that the sentence has meaning, that it makes sense. So good luck as you continue to use this strategy with your writing, and make sure that you apply it to your other classes that you have writing that you do in science, social studies, your electives, and of course continue to use it in your English class. Good luck, and thank you for listening to the video.